welcome to this explainer. Today, we are unpacking a saga that is honestly way more than just your typical romance. We're breaking down the absolutely legendary story of Outlander. So we're gonna map out this massive chronological epic, a journey that literally crosses centuries, navigates some incredibly brutal wars, and explores the relentless, undeniable force of fate. Let's get right into it. Okay, let's dive into this. What if love could literally break time itself? I mean, think about it. What if just one single touch could violently pull you entirely out of your own century? That is the absolute hook of this entire saga. It immediately sets this tone of profound mystery mixed with sweeping romance. It completely challenges everything we think we know about the physical world, and it grounds us, right from the start, in the massive emotional stakes of the journey ahead. Part 1. Lost in Time. So, it's 1945. The world has just survived the absolute devastation of World War II, and we meet Claire Randall. She's a fierce war nurse, a real survivor, and she's traveling to misty Scotland with her husband to kind of rebuild their marriage after the war. But while visiting this mysterious stone circle called Cray na Dun, she reaches out, touches an ancient stone, and poof, her world simply disappears. When she finally awakens, it is 1743. She has been thrust 2 whole centuries into the past, landing smack in the middle of the incredibly dangerous, unforgiving Scottish Highlands. This jarring, incredibly violent leap in time, that's what sets everything into motion. Part 2, Survival and True Love. Just imagine the sheer terror here. Almost as soon as Claire arrives in this wildly volatile 18th century world, she's captured by British soldiers, and then she meets a man who looks exactly like her safe, modern husband, Frank Randall. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the shocking duality it shows us, because this new guy isn't Frank. No way. This is Jonathan Blackjack Randall, a totally sadistic officer who happens to be Frank's ancestor. So the familiar face of her modern protector has literally become her absolute greatest tormentor. It really underscores just what a horrifying nightmare Claire has suddenly woken up in. But thankfully, she doesn't have to face this nightmare all on her own. Step 1, she's actually rescued by a group of Scottish Highlanders. And this brings her right into the orbit of a brave, though wounded, young warrior named Jamie Fraser. Then, moving to step 2, out of pure basic necessity, just to protect her from the cruelty of Blackjack, Claire is forced into a marriage with Jamie. But watch how this beautifully evolves. For step 3, what starts out as pure survival mode blossoms into this incredible mutual respect. He sees her as a total equal, and she sees his gentle strength. And that ultimately brings us to step 4, a passionate, truly timeless love that completely defies the centuries separating them. Part 3, War, Betrayal, and Culloden. The thing is, the 18th century doesn't exactly allow for a quiet, peaceful romance. As the Scottish clans start gearing up for an incredibly bloody rebellion against England, Claire is faced with an impossible dilemma: save Jamie or let history happen. I mean, because she's from the future, she already knows that this Jacobite rebellion is going to end in a devastating total defeat at Culloden. So she's completely torn. Does she use her knowledge of the future to desperately try and save the man she loves? Or does she have to just step back and let the unchangeable tragedy of history unfold? While attempting to change history comes with massive, massive consequences. Jamie is eventually captured by Blackjack Randall, who subjects him to horrific physical and mental torture. It's a deeply painful, harrowing ordeal that really breaks Jamie down and tests his bond with Claire to its absolute limits. Now, they do survive it, but the scars of this dark event, they change both of them forever. Part 4, 20 years apart. Let's move to and see how this builds throughout the 20-year gap, because ultimately history proves just too powerful to stop. With the Highland Rebellion completely destroyed at the Battle of Culloden, Jamie is forced to make the ultimate sacrifice. Knowing that staying means absolute certain death, he sends a pregnant, totally heartbroken Claire back through the stones to her own time. So looking at year 1, she is absolutely devastated. It's 1945 again, and she's forced to live in a world where literally no one believes her incredible story. But then, fast forward 20 years, Claire has rebuilt her life as a modern widow. She's raised their daughter Brianna, and she's even become a doctor. But for 2 whole decades, she has carried this profound, deep love that time simply could not erase. Part 5, Reunion across the centuries. Okay, so through her historical research, Claire suddenly discovers an absolutely impossible truth. Jamie survived Culloden. Armed with this incredible knowledge, she makes the absolute most dangerous decision of her entire life. She leaves her modern world totally behind and goes right back through the stones to 18th century Scotland. And let me tell you, their reunion after 20 years of grief is so triumphant, so deeply emotional, they actually find each other again, proving that their love never truly died. But of course, while they are finally back together, the intense political dangers of the past are still ever present. Part 6. A love that survives. Claire and Jamie eventually cross the ocean, traveling all the way to America to build a brand new life in the colonies. And they ultimately face the American Revolution together with an unbreakable bond. So the crucial point is, this saga is clearly far more than just a fantasy romance. Ultimately, it's about a love that survives time. It's about how intense pain shapes our ultimate destiny and how our defining choices literally echo across generations. Their story teaches us that love isn't just about staying safe, you know? It's about that relentless drive to find each other again and again, no matter the distance and no matter the danger. Which leaves us with this final, really lingering thought. If you had the chance to travel through time, fully knowing the immense danger, the historical chaos, and the pain that might await you, would you go back for love? It's a huge question, and it's the one that really defines Outlander, and it's the one I'm going to leave with you today. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep exploring the incredible stories that shape our world.